I mean, really, how much can one cat eat? Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Well, I hope you helped yourself to nothing in the fridge. Come on over, invade my personal space, whatever. Let's get going. So, a little bit about me. I like creepy walks in the park, having asthma, and of course, painting. Come on. Studio door is always locked.
Well, he's the quirkiest, creepiest version of Mr. Rogers you could ever imagine. And he's right now on our show with us today, joining us, the new host of the brand new show, Empty Canvas, Bob. Thank you so much for joining us.
Derek.
Oh.
Lois.
How are you, Bob?
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Oh,
So,
I'm nervous right now.
What?
Oh, don't be nervous. Everything's
What?
fine. No, don't be nervous at all.
You're
Are we
in
live?
our living room.
We are,
We want
yes.
you to be as welcome and as
Thank you.
comfortable as possible. Looking great.
You're colorful.
So, congratulations, first of all, Bob, on your new show.
Mm-hmm.
You're a cartoonist by trade, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes. And so how did this show come about for you?
It's about painting.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of painting? Is it? Do you work in different mediums?
Very nervous right now.
That's all right. That's all right. Don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Yes, I paint with, my first painting I did in kindergarten, and, it got rave reviews. We were supposed to do a macaroni, but, I decided to use rigatoni.
Oh, nice.
And,
Creative.
yes.
Creative liberties there.
Yeah.
Right?
From then on, I moved to Westport, and,
I see. And is that when your painting really took off in Westport?
yes, yes. There was mean streets of Westport, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that has really influenced how you see the world, I assume.
Oh, I see the world quite differently, yes.
Okay.
Than most.
Yes.
So
I always got this black stuff in my eyes, and it sort of...
A little bit
it's
of
like
haze.
blurring your
Right,
vision.
I see.
So you see the world through blurry eyes.
People are probably wondering your appearance.
Mm.
Can you explain your appearance?
You must be
Are you
referring to
inspired?
my hair, right? Yes.
It's a
Well,
different cut.
I'm actually a natural blonde. But in high school, I decided to dye my hair black because I was in a band called the Black Cats.
Okay.
And we had an album called We're In Your Ears. It had no tracks and it sold no actual copies.
Right.
But then I decided to move on to painting.
Maybe you needed to try something else.
Yes.
Right.
And the mustache is fake.
Right. Well,
It
I
is.
wanted to ask you about your mustache because we were saying that we needed to talk to you a little bit about your facial hair.
Mhm.
It is quite a mustache. It's very substantial. Is it all yours, or you said
It is
it's
all
fake?
it is all mine, yes.
How is it all yours if it's fake?
Well, I grew it and then I shaved it and then I glued it together.
And why?
Because I would look kind of silly without it, wouldn't I?
I see.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about your show. What's it all about then?
It's about painting.
Okay. What does
Well,
So is it for beginners? Is it for more
yeah,
advanced?
it's for everybody, really.
Okay.
You know, like we just want to have fun with it, you know? A lot of people ask me about painting and what kind of credibility I have, and,
Right.
you know, I really don't. I'm just self-taught, you know? Like, I just did it myself. And most people, they like it, and they go, you know, how do you come up with that, you know? And I say anybody can, really.
Well, I think we have a clip.
Yeah.
Why don't we have another?
I think they're showing it.
Oh, they're showing the clip right here, right now. Look at that. So there you are, and so people are going to learn different tools
Yeah,
that they should be using, color mixing,
Yeah, like,
different
it's
styles.
very raw, you know, very raw.
And here you're actually doing a picture of someone I think you kind of resemble. Is that Charlie Chaplin?
No, that's Harrison Ford, actually.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay, that's his early years.
I was just going to
guess.
ask you if you had
Before
certain icons or idols that you kind of want to emulate.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's a
does.
good one, though. He's a stud. And I also noticed in that clip that you're a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do you think that's going to be an issue with anyone out there?
Well, of course not. Everybody loves the Leafs, right?
Oh, that's nice. There you go, Lois. Some extra juice.
I was like, so your show is debuting Sunday at 7:30, Sunday,
I'm looking at the
September 15th.
You're watching yourself on the monitor.
At
I think you'd be used
7:30.
to it by now.
What's the first episode going to be all about?
The first episode we start with black and white painting.
Okay.
It's just a little introductory sort of thing, you know, where to start off, get you sort of started, you know.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
You know, and then, you know, once you see how easy it is, then we move on.
Is that your
to
biggest
art.
piece of advice to people? I mean, there's a lot of people who would love to be artistic and starts. Is it really just, you know, picking up a paintbrush and going?
Yeah.
There's no rules and
There's
regulations.
no rules.
Okay.
You know, well, there is, you know. Leonardo da Vinci would say it differently, but, you know, he's long gone, so.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, there's no, you know, don't be afraid to do anything. Just paint, you know, paint.
And
Once you start trying too hard, you know, excuse me, I gotta untie my shoe here.
Sure.
well, while you do
Get
that,
comfortable, Bob. That's important.
we just want to congratulate you once again on your program.
And you know, really, I gotta say, it was real fun. We had a lot of fun. But Toddy, my friend Todd, it's all him. The show is just all him. You know, when he put it
Well, I
together.
think there's a little bit of you in it.
Well, you know, I goofed around in my apartment for a
Right.
bit, but what you see is that's all Todd.
Yeah, well, he's done a wonderful job editing it, and
Todd?
Lois and I have had a chance to
Todd.
look at a lot of the footage and really have been
There he is.
entertained.
There's your Todd.
There's
Your
Todd right
Todd.
there, attaboy.
No one else's Todd. Just
That's
yours,
Gay Bob's
Bob.
Todd. Don't touch him.
And how did the name come about very quickly?
My name?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's actually my grandfather wanted to name me Gay Bob. It's like Gaylord, but with
Okay.
Bob.
Right?
Okay. There you
But
go.
my parents decided maybe.
Okay.
So,
So
and
you.
then my other friend, when he was living with us, had dinner, and my mother told him the story. But
And it
what my
stuck.
grandfather wanted, and he, for some reason, thought it was quite funny. So,
And it's stuck. So September 15th, 7:30 p.m. Make sure you tune in to watch Empty Canvas and Gay Bob. Coming up next,
look good.
we're going to
You
talk
look
about
great.
preserving those tomatoes all throughout winter and enjoying them all season long with Paula Roy in the kitchen. That's up next. Oh dear.
There we go.
We're preserving the celery now.
I thought it was